Just doing a little testing. Hopefully, I can be heard. I'm waiting for my sidekick to support me in the chat. Can you hear me? They're heart in the house tonight. Stand up. You know, craziest thing, like sincerely, I definitely. Oh, nice and clear. Oh, that's cool. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Be sure to like the video. Thank you very much. You commented, but be sure to like the video. I appreciate you and love you for life because I have no choice. We're stuck like glue. You know, the craziest thing, like when I say that I really embodied the words on this paper today, like it's the funniest thing. I was supposed to been here yesterday, but like most times, I was not ready. Why? Because you're never fully 100% ready. Like something's gonna go wrong. When I tell you from the cord to the printer to how the pictures were turning out once we printed, just a mess. But it's cool because we still here. And I was like, if I don't do it today, I'm probably not gonna do it. So yesterday the cord was too daggone short. Oopsie. But yeah, yesterday the cord was too short, so that didn't work. So all I could do was just set up and see what it looked like. So I thought I had it all sold in the bag. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get it done. Man, try to print some paper out and some other stuff. It wasn't none of that mess going right. Hmm. But I'm here, nonetheless. Kids out of school today. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's going through that. Till they off today, my background all out. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. You will never be ready. Just start. I'm telling you now. I was just talking to my husband what the other day, right? Because I was trying to honestly, I've been trying to convey this message. Probably, if we just being honest, for probably like 3 years now. But nonetheless, that's neither here nor there now. But yeah, definitely. Like anything that can go wrong, oftentimes will go wrong. You just gotta want stuff enough to just go ahead and just push through and get it done. Like I definitely wanted to be on here early in the morning, drinking coffee with the cute little setup. You know what I mean? The whole little how I seen it in my mind. But at the end of the day, that's just not how it planned. And just being honest, I just was like, you know what? I ain't got time for it. Because if I don't like just get it out here or get the message out here, just do it. I'm just not gonna start it. It's always gonna be something. Whether it's the house, aesthetics, whether, I'm looking at myself like the hair ain't curling like it would. Like when I tell y'all, and I ain't saying we gotta be clapping the dog for barking now, but when I tell you that really I'm proud of myself in this moment, I am, y'all. Seriously. I'm really walking it like I color it. That was corny as hell. But you get the point. But I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty cool. It's what I thought it would be. Pretty chill. But I know definitely my plans as far as this channel, this space, what I'm trying to do, I'm definitely trying to just add a lot more positivity to people's timelines. Because at the end of the day, I just think that, yeah, I'll keep it cute. But at the end of the day, I just need people to know that it's okay. Because I know sometimes we'll go online, we'll take a look, we scrolling, we see people that look like they got it together. We thinking something wrong with us, and it's not. Just everybody has their own story, their own journey, and it is what it is. So you just gotta walk your walk, cause it's yours to walk, cause indeed they walk theirs. You know that saying anyway. That thief is a was it comparison is the thief of joy. So yeah, I'm definitely just gonna jump out here and just get it done. Mm-mm-mm. Just grabbing stuff and coloring. Cause why? We just gotta start. We just gotta press the button. I will say one thing sure two things are certain. There's certain levels of freedom that you get when you just go ahead and just do it. Like Nike said. Because it definitely was nice to be like, you know what? I'm about to just go up here, color this damn picture, get this message out. So people know they are not by themselves. That we all be struggling to start. And a lot of times it probably just has everything to do with us wanting everything to be so perfect. And so what it's not. Just in case anybody cares, the markers I'm using is the what is this called? Art markers. Shadow art. Not art markers. Can do better than that. But yeah, definitely though. It's kind of cute. I'm definitely gonna get this started and get a feel for this too, and also get the whole thing of how the audio sounds, how everything look, clarity of the pictures, all that. Definitely find my place in this YouTube world. I'm just trying to change the word one picture at a time. I don't know, this paper and these markers is definitely doing what we call the Watusi. Like, I'm really here, y'all. Y'all don't understand. It really was a long walk to get here. And that's why I'm telling you now, if I can go ahead and get it together and step out here on the limb, y'all better do it too. Because at the end of the day, one thing for sure, two things certain, it definitely gets tiresome constantly watching people, you know, spread their wings and fly. And meanwhile, you sitting here trimming edges, editing things, critiquing things that no one else see or care about because at the end of the day, what's more important is the message. But you know how we do. Thing about it is, don't want to get caught up in so much everything being perfect because as long as the message is perfect, you got yourself something. But I'm learning because every day we learning, and that's really the basis of this channel. I just feel like a lot of things get pitched in terms of like things are perfect, and I don't think nobody really shows the steps or the process. And that's what I do want to capture. I want to capture the process. It's not hard, but I'm sure it's definitely a consistent one and one that definitely requires a lot of patience and understanding. Understanding the self, understanding the people, understanding of niche, as they call it. It definitely takes a lot of understanding. And when I tell y'all, I really just came here to do what needed to be done because it was the right thing to do. It really was because, like I said, I gotta be at work soon. But I know any other time I would let that stop me and be like, I gotta start work. You don't need to start today. I'm gonna start tomorrow. But if you always know when it comes to things like that, you putting things off. Starting tomorrow ain't gonna do nothing. But have you putting it off for another day for whatever reason? And I just feel like ultimately that's what we gotta, do. We know something's what we done. The plan is the plan. Just go out, do it, attack it. That's it, and don't put it off. Cause the feeling that you have, like pushing through whatever, like anxiety or whatever nervousness that you feel, that shit is temporary. For real, for real. It's only gonna probably last like a minute, if that. Honestly, honestly, what you doing? One thing my husband told me, I thought that was really dope though. That he said fear is a sign of you being ready. So when you getting those feelings and those butterflies and those apprehensions and stuff, that's no more than your body getting ready for you to do some new stuff. So just do it. So just think back that every time you about to start something new, you got those feelings and you sat down, just know you put it on pause. Is that my music? What's going on? Is that music I picked? It's like galloping horses. So definitely today, we're just gonna go ahead and get this thing started. And then come tomorrow. I don't know, probably have some talks, some bullet points, stuff like that. Pertaining to the subject, but this is definitely more so a test drive than anything. There's couples of gems in here, but not like, full abundance like it normally would. It's just a message to me and to y'all. Because as you see, I ain't know what colors to pick. Not any of that. Paper's not doing what it's supposed to do. But we here, baby. Ooh, Marcus is kind of doing okay. Look at y'all. Okay. Mm-hmm. Although I'm not looking, should you show up, definitely pull into the chat. Comment. What it said, what is it you want to start? That you ain't start yet. I'm here for about 20 minutes or so. Then I gotta go ahead and go to my 9 to 5 because unlike some of us, I gotta go to work. So yeah, I ain't got nothing for you. I don't got that story. I quit my job, not I. Nothing wrong with that. I just think we should all do things in, moderation. We don't have to rush. And that's what I mean about, the things sometimes they get displayed on social media, right? I just feel like they don't tell the whole story. And I understand, you may feel like you don't have to, but that kind of goes the same way for the successes, right? You don't got to show those, but you do. But pardon us if we ask, like, how did it really go? 'Cause a lot of times people will see that stuff and think because, you didn't see a person for 6 months, they've been gone, that's really how it's supposed to go. And no, that's not how that goes. Like, they didn't just pop up like that. Now, some people do, how scammers be scamming, but we're not talking about them right now. But yeah, that's not really how that works at all in the ideal world. Like, you really gotta put in some work. A lot of times things be processes and everything. Now we just double coloring. Boy, I'm telling you now. We just did. We wanted to do that one, didn't we? I'm committed, y'all. See it through. But yeah. But yeah, I think they see people that are gone for a minute. People pop up. Then it's like, you know, you don't know what that was. I had to switch that out. But anyway, I just feel like, the people pop up. They have things going on, and that's good. Not taking from that. But at the end of the day, they had to put in some type of work. And I think a lot of times people feel like, oh, they see something happen, and it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna do, right? And then they go attempt to do it. They don't think they got the best outcomes or the outcomes that the other person had, and then now it's an issue, and it's just like, no, like that's not. This wasn't part of your story, and it's okay. You just got to find the story that is your story, and then get in there. Or as they say, just start. I don't know. Try to. I need my swatch sheet. I do have a color swatch sheet. I promise you for all my markers, except for these new markers that I bought. It was like 200 and not in price. I'm talking about quantity. There's like 168 markers or something like that. So yeah, I gotta do a color swatch on them. I'll probably do that and talk about life as well. Yeah, let me move this out the way so I can see what I've done so far. To all that's looking, the all one person that's looking. Right, so my husband, but it's okay. Let's see. Where is? Here we go. Can you see it? Not really, but a little bit. It's a little bit better. You kind of see what's going on. You see that it ain't got the color, so well, meaning that's not color. This is so. This is really all you need to see. That, but yeah, I saw them do pink and purples. Let's see, got purples, got pinks. So that's what I'm use. There's a stabilization like on these. Is that why they do the little hand thing they do? Whatever it is they do. Now I'm up here with the YouTube antics, okay? But let me see. Well, yeah, I'm gonna color this page tomorrow. Talk more, I guess, until it becomes a situation where everybody pull up to the chat, and I build a community that I'm looking for. It definitely will be, what it needs to be. But today, y'all, is day one, and I'm telling y'all, look, I'm just be honest, okay? If y'all don't take nothing from nobody else or take nothing that I teach y'all or whatever it is that communicate to y'all or put y'all on, like it's really not as bad as y'all think it is. Like seriously, if you really got some apprehensions on some starting YouTube or starting whatever it is that you're trying to start, whether it be a business, right? Because it doesn't mean that you have to be trying to start a YouTube, right? It could be anything, but like just start. Like seriously, don't let nothing get in your way. Like it's so much better on the other side once you just peel off the band-aid, start and get it over with, instead of just constantly dealing with the anxiety and the possibilities and the what ifs. Like that's when it just becomes too much. And really that's the feeling that most people abandon. They don't be abandoning their dreams. They be abandoning that feeling and that anxiety, and instead of just pushing through with it and dealing with it, a lot of times they just sit down. And that's how they get rid of it. No. You want to get rid of it, you gotta push through it and do what it is that you said that you were gonna do, or whatever it is that you set out to do. Because if you don't, it's gonna bite you in the butt and it's gonna haunt you. And I'm telling you, as a person that just harbors a lot of ideas, a lot of thoughts, a lot of visions, a lot of dreams, eventually you're gonna not be able to eventually pouring out to people is not gonna be a thing, right? Like the thing that fix that feeling, right? Because a lot of times what happens is when you are the dreamer and you have big dreams and goals and ideas, and for whatever reason you got your own apprehensions and you don't step in and just be like, okay, cool, this is what I'm gonna do. A lot of times if you don't do that, like step into your purpose type of a thing, what you'll do is you'll talk and speak life into other people, right? And eventually, some of those people listen, some of those people don't. But either way, it's energy that should be put into your own dreams. However, because you're not going to chase your own dreams, you're going to go ahead and push people towards theirs. And after a while, I'm telling you, that gets old too, right? It's just eventually somewhere, nothing's going to shake the feeling of you getting it done and just stepping out here and just trying it, but just trying it. It's not going to be the perfect timing or any of that. Like sometimes doing that thing that you want to do or the thing that you desire to do will be the thing that change the timing, right? Because, like, for instance, you'll say, okay, I don't want to start this thing because, my money's funny. Example. But what if it's something simple as perhaps getting on YouTube, making that soap, making that shampoo, if you're a barber, because I'm talking to men too, no one's left out, right? You cut hair, maybe just start cutting hairs out your home or whatever the case may be. It be the gifts or the things that you don't lean into and get done that possibly could change the timing. You feel what I'm saying? Like that bad time, you ain't got the funds. Okay, you cutting hair might change that. You starting at YouTube might change that. Stop thinking a lot of times that you have to have certain things or check certain boxes to get started. No, getting started will allow you to check the boxes because just simply starting will put you in a position and align you up to meet people and learn things and be in certain environments and be in certain circles, and the things that you felt like was a struggle that stopped you from starting, just starting might fix that struggle. So I said that to say, message to myself first, y'all too, that starting a lot of times it could be the answer to a lot of our problems, our concerns. A lot of our issues of anxiety, with certain things can be resolved just by simply starting. I can't stress to y'all, like seriously, it took almost 3 years to get here. Go look at one of them videos. See when the last time I posted a video and talk, and then we could, get the gist of what it is I'm saying. But yeah, like, just start. You'll be happy later. Trust me when I tell you. Not starting, you're gonna be wondering, what if I coulda, I shoulda, why didn't I? You don't want that. It's best if you just go ahead and start. All right, this ain't working. This sucks. Okay, I need to fix that. I need to tighten that up. All right, let me restart that. It's just better if you do it that way. You do it any other way, you're gonna forever not know. It's always gonna be that what if. You don't want that. Nobody wants to what if. A lot of times, them talented people that be, yeah, this is my space. I'm gonna be myself. So a lot of times, talented people that used to sing around the barrels back when we were young. Trust me, they were the people that was holding dreams that they didn't see through for whatever reason. I understand the fear of failure is real, but I'm gonna be honest with you. The failure aspect was never my issue. Are we trauma bonding already? First live, trauma bonding. But no, my issue always been and still is to a degree, but I'm learning to overcome that because I'm here, right? The thought of being successful. Like, that's a little frightening to me. I don't know why, but it's frightening. It's not the fact of like being perhaps losing it, right? Definitely don't feel like that's the case. Because at the end of the day, what's for me won't miss me. Promise of God is true. But I don't know. It's the success aspect for me. Oh, I'm using better light, not that much. Got me over here coloring the wrong way and shit. Stuff. Trying to work on that too. Yep. Trying to work on it as well. But I tell you what, y'all, I got started. 2:30. Almost time for me to get ready to go to work. Got started at 3. I don't know. Depending on how this go, I'll probably be back tonight. I'm almost kind of certain that I started at an awkward time. Like this is supposed to be a coffee and chat situation. It's definitely lunchtime. But at the end of the day, what can I say? Technology was not on my side. But I'm here now. I made the cut, so I guess tomorrow it should be a lot easier. I'm gonna start this tomorrow, and like I said, I'm just gonna color and just talk about starting and not being afraid and just pushing through from there. Oh, should I call another section or something? Before I bounce up out of here. It's 2:30. And it seemed like to be a good test run too. I was told I was heard nice and clear. I don't know about else, but is it me or is this giving skull and teeth? And it's an eye, perhaps lashes. I don't know why that shell mount to me is that way, but it's like soul does not fit nothing that has to do with this, right? Unless the message is, you'll never be ready. Just start or you die. Like, I feel like that's something my sister would appreciate. But no, seriously. Just hope I did give you a couple gems, even though, like I said, this was my little test run or whatever the case may be. But I know I said I was going to start years ago. However, I definitely said I was going to start today, and I just was not going to let no excuses happen, no matter how much time I got left. So I got a little bit of time to eat something and all that. And then go to work. Work my 9 to 5. I ain't gonna lie, I'm happy for those that found their YouTube success and quit their job. I feel like for the average person, that'd be a hard move. Me personally, it would not. Once pieces start falling into place, it will not be a hard move for myself. But I know some people, that's a scary move for them. But yeah, to be able to do that, shout out to you. And for the record, quitting jobs and all that type of stuff. Well, I don't get twisted. I really love my job that I have now. But as far as like quitting jobs and stuff, it was never hard for me, even before like YouTube was a thing or any of that. Like it just never was hard because I really believe there's other things out there. Seriously. Like jobs you appreciate and everything like that. But I feel like every time in my life, even as long as I've been living, anytime I've ever said like, hey, this job is a good job, it was always something better. So yeah. Once I caught on to that, I appreciate jobs, of course, but I'm clear on the fact that there are vessels to provide means, and there's other vessels out there in the world. So that's that. But I know for some people, that can be scary to quit their job. Now I can totally dig it. And if you did it with a plan or without one, because it's not my business, that's what's up. As for me, I'll be going to work. My broke ass in it. The rent is due. Okay, it's due every month. Gotta make sure I take a glimpse up there, cause honey, I'll be hyper focused. And now I'm going up there and there be people up there speaking, saying hi and everything, thinking I'm a terrible person, all because I ain't look up. I had some bad lighting. I got white spots and all type of stuff. Just showed up, man. Just came as I was. It's not a true representation of how I am, folks. I sure hope this music don't sound terrible when I play this back. And if it does, forgive me. Again, this is my first one. Can you show you a name? I'm off tomorrow too. So I think because I know how to hook it up now, I'll be pulling up tomorrow. Just earlier. 35. Oh no, y'all. Switch computers and everything. I don't even want to be the type to be scrambling, scraping, trying to go right in before work. But listen, just let this be living proof, folks. Okay? It was a rough morning. It was rough yesterday. And at the end of the day, I fought and scratched and survived. And I'm here. So if you can do it, if I can do it, you can do it. Anybody can do it. What is it? Oh, okay. But yeah, never mind me just talking to people in my background. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this on up and go to work, go to my 9 to 5. So I appreciate everyone, all two of you that stopped by, show me some love. But no, in all seriousness though, folks, seriously, if you don't take away with nothing else, just know, don't let nothing be the reason that you don't get it done. Right? Don't let nothing be the reason. Because I think a lot of times it's easy for us to find reasons to not start a thing, but yet and still, you know, won't find a reason to start. So I think today I just left everything out the door. The fact that I didn't have bullet points to talk, the fact that I didn't pick the colors out. I had an idea what picture I wanted to do, but with everything going left the way it was going, I'm just glad I chose not to, just simply just call it quits. So I don't know, but let this be a lesson, folks. Nothing will never be ready. Nothing will never be perfect. But at the end of the day, you just gotta go out there, stick your toe in the pool. And a lot of times, sticking your toe in the pool will help you in terms of, maybe making that thing that should be called bad timing or not the right time. Maybe just stepping into that whole purpose thing that we're supposed to fulfill, or whatever's calling us, or whatever's tugging at our legs. Maybe just stepping into that might change the times. So understand, we got the power to change the times. I guess that's the overall message. But anyway, I'm going. Let me go to work, give me a snack or whatever I need to eat. I am starving, but it's definitely was a pleasure kicking it with y'all, and everybody indeed is appreciated. So, yeah, thank you. Signing out. Bye.